Hi, this is Rich, KB8 GAE. With the changes for field day this year, we thought it might be helpful to put together a short video to kind of show people how to install and set up the software we've used at the field day site the last few years, M3FJP, and also show folks how to send their logs to the ARRL to enter the contest so that the score gets aggregated to the club. So even though we'll be doing our own thing, so to speak, separately, we can still be operating together and have a joint field day effort there. And if you have other contesting software that you're familiar with or like to use, like N1MM or any other program, you're welcome to use that this year. When we all run together at the site, we run this N3FJP, which the club has a club license to use for field day. And it does require a password to register it. So if you were going to use it as part of the club effort, that's good. If you're just going to use it for an individual effort, you would have to buy a license from their website. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get going here and take a look at it. And you can see I'm out at the website at n3fjp.com. And here's their homepage. And you can see that they have the field day contest log there. And so we're going to move up into it, and it's a hyperlink. And so we're just going to double click in this box. And that takes us to their page for the software. And to download the software, you would just click this hyperlink right here. I've already got it downloaded and installed on my hard drive, but if you were going to install it, first you would look to see, is there an older version on your hard drive? And you want to uninstall that version first. Then you would download this and install it. Or if you don't have an older version, just download it and install it. And like I say, if you're going to be part of the club effort this field day, if you would send me an email, kb8gae@yahoo.com, kb8gae@yahoo.com, I can send you the password to get the software registered. So with that being said, I'd like to go ahead and take a look at the software itself here for a minute. So let me switch screens here. And I've got the program brought up, and this is actually last year's field day. Now, if you would install the software and you just got the demo version installed without registering it, you could go to settings and register with the password that I sent you. This is already registered, so I'm not going to proceed. I'd click yes to proceed, but that's where you would go to get yours registered so you can log more than 30 contacts. And again, that's settings, register. So to set up for Field Day 2020, I'm going to go to settings and setup. And since this is an old field day file, we were using a course club call. But this year I'm going to use my call, and that would be KB8GAE. Whoops, missed my 8 there. And countries USA, continents North America, latitude and longitude for Canfield, CQ zone 4, ITU zone 8. My class is 1D, that's a home station, one operator, commercial power. Sections Ohio, call sign and initials. And so you want to go in here and set that up, make sure that call is not W8QLY, but your call. And that'll get you registered and set up. And so now I'm going to start a new contest file. So I'm going to go to File and New and start a new contest with a new database file or new file location. And I'm going to call this file Field Day 2020 Test, because this will just be a test file. And so that opens up and brings me an open log where I'm ready to log some field day contacts. It looks like we're on 10-meter phones, so let me log Mark Cade MSH, and we'll make him a 1E from Ohio. And let's log Scott K4UHC. We'll make him a 1 battery, and let's put him in Florida. He goes down there once in a while. And now that I got a couple phone contacts in there, let's log one more WB8YHD. We'll put Frank in there. We'll put him 1 Delta from Ohio. Let's do a few CW contacts on 80 meters. So we'll go to band 80 and mode CW. Now there's another tutorial up on the home page with how to use this M3FJP software on field day. And I recommend you watch it too if you're not familiar with it, or if you're comfortable from using it in past field days, you're good to go. And we'll log a few CW contacts. Let's log K8WAM, John, and we'll make him 1 battery, Ohio. And K3LR, we'll put Tim in there. Whoops, typo. There we go. We'll make him 1 Delta from Western PA. So now we've worked our field day contacts. So now we want to get them up to the ARRL and fill out an entry form and get the MVARA credit for all these points. And the way we do that is we go to File and write Corbillo. And that brings up this form, and very important is this note. ARRL field day entries are now submitted online. Please click the right dupe file button below and then click the next big green button immediately below to proceed. It's no longer necessary to fill out this form. So let's go down and click the right dupe file button, and it brings up the FJP field day directory, and the KB8 GAE dupe file is going to be created. So we're going to save that. And the whole path is noted right here where it wrote the file, and we'll need that later to upload it to the league. So it's going to be in Users, Rich, My Documents, Affirmatech, M3FJP, Software, ARRL Field Day, KB8 GAE dupes the file name. So that's the path to the file, and you want to kind of note that. We'll OK that, and we'll get out of here. One last thing to look at is view statistics. And we'll have to input the bands and modes we work QSOs on. So this is kind of a handy thing to have, is this statistics file. And you can look at it right here and write them down. I like to copy it off to the clipboard and then just paste it into Notepad or another program that you bring up and paste it into. So note that, because we'll need that. Our 2 CW QSOs and our 3 phone QSOs there to enter in for scoring with the league. So with that, we'll go back to our internet screen here. And we'll see how to enter our log. Now let me make sure I've got the correct screen shared here. Yes, looks like it is. So I'm going to just use Google to find the ARRL's webpage, and we'll type in ARRL field day entry. And that brings us up the first links, the ARRL field day page. And we'll click that, and we're at arrl.org/field-day. And we'll scroll down here and see where to enter our log. And here we see field day entry. We'll expand that. And it says entries must be postmarked or submitted by Tuesday, July 28, 2020. And it gives us a link to the web app. So we're going to go ahead and click that. And that takes us to the field day entry introduction. And this page tells us what all information we need to enter our logs and make an entry for all our points. So we're just going to go straight to the data entry page. And it wants your call sign, which in my case is going to be KB8 GAE. No go to station. Our location or section is going to be Ohio. Club or group name, and this is very important. This is how the score gets aggregated, and this needs to match exactly. Excuse me. So I'm going to type in Mahoning Valley Amateur Radio Association. So very important, no abbreviations. We type that in exactly. That has to match so the score gets aggregated. Then the number of participants, in my case, is 1. Number of transmitters in simultaneous operation is also 1. Entry class, I was a home station with commercial power. Power source was commercial mains. And power multiplier, I was greater than 5 watts, but less than 150 at 100 watts. And then it wants any bonus points you can claim, which I don't have any. And so we'll skip that section. And here it wants our QSOs. So we had on CW 2 QSOs on CW on 80 meters at 100 watts. And we had some phone QSOs on 10 meters. We had 3 of those, and also at 100 watts. And up here, it wants us to upload our band mode call list, either the dupe sheet or the Cabrillo file. So we're going to browse for that. And we're going to go, like the path that it gave us was My Documents, Affirmatech, N3FJP Software, ARRL Field Day. And let's see if we can find KB8 GAE dupe. And there it is. We'll open that, and that'll get uploaded when we submit our form now. No go to bonus, so we come down to name, Richard Sleuths in my case. Call, KB8 GAE, and email address, KB8GAE at yahoo.com. And then if field day was over, the submit entry would be darkened in, and you could just click it and submit your form. So one last quick review. Call, GOTA, which is blank, location Ohio, very important, Mahoning Valley Amateur Radio Station for club name and no abbreviation there. Number of participants, number of transmitters, entry class, power source, power multiplier. I had no bonus points. Put in our QSOs, upload our dupe file, and name, call, and email address. And that's kind of how it's done. So if you're not familiar with the N3FJP software and you're going to submit your score as part of the club, you're welcome to use it. Email me if you need the password, and I'll send that to you, kb8gae@yahoo.com. If you have any problems with the software, you can call me on field day, call me before field day at my home phone number, or you can email me or catch me on the repeater. And if you're not familiar with it, the other tutorial embedded on the website is really good to watch. So with that, I'd like to thank you for watching, and hope to work you on field day. See you then.